Hello, my wonderful FC Kids volunteers. Pastor Preston here. Well, today is Tuesday that I am recording this video, and it is February 7th, the start of our 7-day Sexperiment Challenge. All the weeks prior in this series, in the book, everything has come to this moment of the 7 days Sexperiment Challenge. So those who are married, enjoy this week. Remember Ed said it's not a contest to see if you can make all 7 days, but it is about a time of connection between you and your spouse. So carve out that time, make plans, arrangements to come together and go out on a date night, get the kids away. If you can't get away, get the kids away. That's something my wife and I are attempting to try and do for this weekend. Is we can't necessarily get away, but we're going to see if we can get our kids away for the weekend to stay with maybe her mom or my sister. So we're looking forward to having some focused time for one another, and that's what it's about. It's about a focused amount of time between one another to help spark that intimacy to deeper levels. So and go online to fellowshipchurch.com, and don't forget about those devotionals there. If you didn't get a bag of the sexual chocolate that was given out this past weekend, then you can go online and see all 7 days of the different attributes and traits to focus on for the day. And there's a wonderful little nuggets of the word there. But today is on divinity, and then there's 6 more to follow, ending on Valentine's Day. So join our pastors Ed and Lisa Young as we have. It's also National Marriage Week. So join us all together as we really celebrate National Marriage Week and this Sexperiment Challenge, and focusing on our mates and all that. But also singles, there is also devotional there for you guys. So it's not just the marriage devotional. There's a marriage one, and then there's a singles one underneath that on fellowshipchurch.com. And then you click on Sexual Chocolate. There will be your 7 days of devotionals. So with that, next I wanted to just talk about flavor. Last week was fantastic, guys. We had 101 kids last week. 101. We've never had that many kids. Most has been about 66 from what I can remember. And so we had a huge number of kids come out for the pizza party and the lesson. It was crazy, but it was actually the most structured it had been as far as our volunteers. We had about 14 guys there to help out. There's a few of you that were there from FC Kids. So it's going to continue to grow. There is a big pot being stirred right now in the life of Fellowship Church, and it's an exciting time to be a part of it. So next month, if you guys can be, I'm talking men here, can be a part of that, please come on out and serve with us on the next flavor. But you'll hear more about that later. But speaking of the men, tonight is Men of the House and Fig. But Men of the House, guys, if you have not been, what we're talking about is sexual temptation that we as all guys can face. And this has been great to do in conjunction with what's been talked about on the weekend. So come and get yourself fed and get the armor put on that you need to be able to be successful in deflecting the enemy's arrows in this very, very, very sensitive topic of sexual temptation, and a very, very powerful one that the evil one uses on every guy. So I just encourage you all to get out here for that, if at all possible. And Women for Fig, if you have not ever made flavor or fig, don't let that stop you. Come on out. They'll plug you into a table of ladies and get you started with that. Last thing, just C3 Conference. C3 Conference is next week. And as I've said many a times, it is an amazingly blessed week to be a part of. And so I hope you all can be a part of it in some way, at least attending to hear some of the amazing speakers that we'll have coming out. But you'll see on the Tumblr site down below, there will be shift times for you all to take a look over. And if you can come out and serve for one of those, that'll be great. There's shifts all day from 7 a.m. all the way through 10 p.m. that night. So you can come out and do a little bit of that. Maybe one night you go to C3 Nights, the next night maybe you come and help us down with the kids, either elementary or preschool, nursery. So just be thinking about that. Look over the schedule, and I do hope you can make it out. I promise it'll be a blessed time for you, okay? That's all I've got. I hope you're having a wonderful week. Take a look at all the videos on the site. Look at all the attachments and read all the announcements. I got a different activity for K1 as opposed to the 2, 3, and 4, 5 auditorium rooms. Y'all will do 2 different activities, so make sure you watch the appropriate video for that. So hope you're all doing well, and I will see you this weekend. Bye-bye.